So Nord Stream 2 is down today. At least a lot of pressure is out and it's not getting to Europe like it's supposed to. They suspect sabotage. Now listen to what Biden said in February.
Germany, if Russia invades, that means tanks or troops crossing the border of Ukraine again. Then there will be no longer a Nord Stream 2. We will bring an end to it.
Now, what do you suppose is going to happen if there's no energy going to Europe? Yeah, they're going to freeze to death. Their economy is going to collapse. Now, what if the United States was the one that sabotaged it? If the United States sabotaged it and Russia finds out, they're going to attack us. If Europe finds out that the United States has collapsed their economy by destroying Nord Stream 2, they're going to attack us. So how do we know Russia didn't reduce the pressure or began maintenance on it? That little clip of Biden I just showed you right now was being televised all over Russia today. That was Russia 60 Minutes. They suspect the United States sabotaged Nord Stream 2.
And the foreign minister won't say explicitly that if Russia invades Ukraine, the Nord Stream 2 pipeline is dead. Now, and I've heard you refer to this as a strategic ambiguity, but that strategic ambiguity got President Zelensky so angry today he wouldn't even meet with your foreign minister.
I don't know whether this is the truth.
You don't know that? Okay.
She is there. I sent her there. She will go into the front line and looking at the situation.
I think she's meeting with the prime minister instead of the president.
And what I already said, we are the one that is giving most of the money which is needed for economic resilience of the Ukraine. And on the other hand, we are absolutely active working together with the United States, especially, and with our allies in NATO and the European Union to find out the concrete measures the concrete steps we will take if there would be a military aggression and invasion of Russia to the Ukraine. And in this case, we will act absolutely together. We will have all the same steps that we will take then, and we are preparing for this. And this will be a lot of sanctions which will harm Russia intensely. And this is a work which is not starting today or which is starting since 1 week. We are working for weeks now to prepare for that situation, which I think is absolutely necessary.
But President Biden said that the pipeline would not happen if Russia invades. You won't say that. How would President Biden stop the pipeline? Just by imposing severe sanctions? And why won't you explicitly say, Russia, if you invade Ukraine, we're canceling the pipeline?
We are doing much more as one step. And all the steps we will take, we will do together. As the president said, we are preparing for that, and you can understand and you can be absolutely sure that Germany will be together with all its allies and especially the United States, that we take the same steps. There will be no differences in that situation. What we do today is giving this very strong answer to Russia, saying if you invade the Ukraine, this will have a very high price for you, which will have high impacts on your economy and the chances for your development. And we are ready to take steps that will have costs for us ourselves on the one hand. On the other hand, we are doing all the necessary things that we can do on the diplomatic channel, but not as an alternative. We do the two things as a two-way strategy. On one hand, giving this strong message to Russia. On the other hand, saying that we will work in all the different formats where there are talks today. This is the format between the United States and Russia, and it's really the leadership of President Biden that this is happening now. This is the talks between NATO and Russia in the NATO-Russian Council, which has not happened for a long time and now it's starting again. Yes, we are just accusing each other in that situation, but this is a step forward if you look at the past. And the same is with the OSCE and especially with the format which we are playing together with France, the Normandy format, where the Ukraine, Russia, France and Germany are acting together to find out of the conflict of Ukraine. And all this is one strategy we are doing together as allies.